Come on in. Let's let the horde out. Go on, you beat. Take them out, mate. Go on in. Go on. Chop, chop, chop. Go on, Bob. All 9 out. Here we go then. So, little bit of a goat update for you as far as the bucklings go. These are 9 bucklings. And as predicted, Sunny and Stretch are nibbling on our ornamental tree. I've had the strimmer out here the last couple of days. Off you go, you two. There's enough food here. So I've been using them to clear all the climbing weed and overhanging stuff from outside. They're doing a great job. So they're out for about 3 hours a day. They normally have an hour along the front bit here to close a little bit of fence work that came away when the electric post came down in the storm and it broke all the fence down. So we fixed that and they've been in there. But the main bit is, which I'll show you in a minute, is in the fruit trees over there. If I was posh, I'd call it an orchard, but it's just a load of fruit trees. Out of the 9 boys that we got, we've probably got about 4, maybe 5 that are ready to sell now. The only problem we've got, or the only issue rather, is the guy that comes and buys them, he's quite a long way away, so he won't come just for a couple of goats. So if we can get about 5 or 6 up to 18 kg, then the current price is 135 baht per kg for live animal. We quite often get asked how much is our goat meat, but we don't slaughter our goats, guys, not unless we absolutely have to, because at the end of the day, the proper slaughterhouses, they know how to do it far better than we do, although Toon is very, very good with the knife. But they use everything, even the testicles, which are highly prized. I thought when we first got into goat farming that we would castrate all our bucklings, and there's just a car going past very, very slowly. So I was supposed to go out and clean the goat house out, but just wanted to make sure that we weren't going to get robbed. You never know, do you? Yeah, so apparently the goats that go to export, the bit that's the most valuable is the buckling's testicles, so we keep them intact. Yeah, so 12 to 18 kg is the sweet spot as far as weight goes, and we're still waiting for the nanny price to fully recover, but we're doing all right, guys, as far as the goats go. Biggest lad is Yippee on the right there. Some of you will remember Gypsy. She was one of our naughtiest goats that we've ever had. A lovable rogue she was. She went on the last what could we say, the last clear out of the nannies. She well, we had to make quite a tough call and get rid of her. So that's the last offspring with us, and he will be going any time now. We've also got a few people that come from a village probably about 20 miles away. They probably have about half a dozen goats off us per year. They use them for prey, like a lot of Thai people use pig heads, but these apparently use the whole goat. So yeah, hopefully they'll pop round soon, and we could sell sort of like 4 or 5 in one morning. That's the thing, sometimes you think you've got too many goats, and then all of a sudden someone just turns up out the blue and they're all gone. We've got little Mark there, and Bob and Stretch and Dragon. They're still a little bit too small, but if someone came, like the normal guy comes, and he wanted to take the whole lot, then we'd probably do it. Sometimes it's quite nice to just clear the decks, and if we got rid of all the bucklings in one hit, although we've lost out on a few kg, the price is good, and then we're just running one goat house again, so it cuts down on the work. But the bucklings have got a big job to do, and that is clearing the fruit trees. So let's try and push them in there. Come on in. Let's go then. Go on. I have to say, bucklings in general, quite thick. They haven't got much common sense. I hate to admit it really, but the females are a lot more clever. You couldn't see in here 2 days ago. They're doing a great job in there. Still want them to get further along, but it's not happening. Yippee getting the tint. This is an old mango tree that we chopped down last year. All right, Walker. We're not sure about Walker. We may be keeping him, maybe, just as backup for Thor. If anything, heaven forbid, happens to him, then we need a backup buck. So yeah, worst case scenario, we'll keep hold of him. Although Yippie's bigger, he's a lot older than Walker. Walker is basically the same age as these small ones, so he's sprouted up very, very well. You can see they like this mango leaves. Been busy strimming around here. We've got the red dragon fruit, also over here as well. So they've been in about 4 months, doing all right. G-Jar, all right, girl. The old Mickey Mouse here. Cactus doing all right. Eggplants, we just picked them all, another batch yesterday. Probably picked about 30, so every, I would say 3 days we'll pick about 30. Another dragon fruit going through here, and I did watch quite a few videos on the dragon fruit man on YouTube, and he was saying to help to induce flowering, cut them off halfway through the segments. So that's what I've done. Plus we don't want them going really high, unlike if you follow the old stick right up there, and I'll probably try and zoom in on the video footage when it comes to the editing, but there's flowers all over the place, so the chipmunks are going to be happy. This one that's climbed up this teak tree, not a single flower on that. So I don't know why the difference. They're both planted at the same time. So yeah, now I've started cutting these, the lower level ones, and we'll see if we can get some flowers going. I was never that impressed with dragon fruit, to be fair, until I watched a video and they were saying stick them in the fridge, and I tell you what, the difference in taste with the chilled dragon fruit is fantastic. Hey, Sonny, stretch, get out. Always you two. And you're not supposed to be even that. Look at little Mark. I do feel sorry for him, because Uncle Yippie's a bit of a pervert, and he keeps putting hooves on him at night. So he's trying to roll him in the dirt all the time. So yeah, he's been spoiled, I think. Yippie's been trying to deflower him, the poor lad. But we've all got our crosses to bear, haven't we? They do like this chabar. I don't know what the sort of like English name is for it, but it's quite a pretty flower. But this was out here yesterday, so they're doing a grand job. Once they've sort of like stripped all the leaves off down here, I'll take the lower branches off. You see the farms over there, they've harvested all the cassava. Really low price this year apparently. That's probably why they've left half of it in. Seen the last couple of days people coming along and cutting the tops off to plant on their farms. So I think the most money that you make is cutting the sticks for other people to grow. I never see that people make much money selling the actual tubers. Enjoying that, Gooner? Good lad. This is Colin with the big what's-its. Right then, enough of this. Come on, let's go. Oh dear. Come on, let's go. Right, I'm going to be assertive now. Come on, guys. Let's go. Bye. Bye. Bang. Good. Come on. Oh, straight back in there. Do me a favour. Go on. There we go. We got 3 in there. Come on, guys, let's go. Get out. Go on. Oh, get out. Get out. Get out. I can't go in there. I'm going to get bitten to death. Go on. Hi. Good. Good. Go on. Look at that. Thick as mince. Good lad, Bob. Right, here we go then. Yeah, I should have put some mozzie lotion on. So it looks a total jungle. Oh, look at that. Mainly because it is, but there's a method to my madness. You know, normally I would strim in here, keep everything fairly short, but the idea was to hand this over to the mini herd of bucklings to sort it out. While they're making headway in here, good lad Gooner, I'll show you down here. Some of you have seen this structure on a couple of our Facebook posts. So Toon and I originally built this about 6 years ago when we had some chickens and ducks, that sort of thing. And then a few years back, I think about 2 years back, we had 3 crayfish tanks built. But the structure in the end just, well, it's basically just rotted and fell to pieces. So we got the boys to build this. So we have used eucalyptus, which is obviously doesn't last that well, but we got about 5 years out of the one that Toon and I built, and we didn't use timbers as big as this. We just told them to find the biggest ones that we had. So we haven't fenced it all the way around. We're going to put bird netting over here. They have put some chicken wire along there, but we're going to take that off. They were a bit misunderstood. So yeah, we're going to put bird netting along here over the tanks, and then put our juvenile crayfish in there. And we've got the fence all the way down here. I did have to move my red bananas that weren't actually red. There's brilliant soil here now, so I'm going to stick my turmeric tubers in there. Still got a few spare. So I took 6 bananas out there and I popped them in here. Who knows, one day I might get lucky and get a red banana. And then the guys just followed along here so that the goats can't get through there, which again looks like a jungle, but it's mostly not just bananas and papayas. There's a lot of napier in there, a little bit of edible cassava. I know all cassava is edible, but that's the sweet one. And then I've grown a load of turmeric in my raised bed over there. So along here, this isn't going to be a fence. Well, I don't think it is. This is going to be for shade netting over these tanks. We've got about 100 crayfish in here. These are sort of like teenage crayfish. The idea is in another month or two we're going to drain it down, keep the best females, and put the rest out in the grow out pond. So yeah, it's going to go all the way along here. This has got our males in here and about 1 billion tadpoles. Unfortunately, a lot of them are from those poison toads, you know, all the sort of like warty skin. Strimmed one today. It's pretty grim. I was going to say I had to finish him off. Yeah, I had to put him out of his misery. That wasn't great. Got another tank here. So you can see this lovely. So it's like cotton wool. That is like candy floss to crayfish. So once we've got the shade cloth over, if we put juveniles in here, birds might get them, so it looks like we're going to have to put some bird netting over here as well, but not end of the world. So I have been using the strimmer along the side of the path, just to sort of like keep it all clear. There's a lot of snakes this time of year, but you can see how long it is, but the boys should get on top of that. It's something that I've always been really keen on, using the goats to sort of like clear an area for us. It has been quite labour intensive in as regards hand pulling weeds. You might think, why are you pulling weeds out if you're going to let the goats in. There are some weeds that goats won't eat, no matter how hungry they are. A lot of people think that they'll eat everything. They certainly don't. So they've been pulled out by the roots, so hopefully they won't come back in vast numbers. And what we're trying to do really is just let them go in here and eat what they want, see what's left, because every goat's different, and it's not long before it becomes apparent, you know, which ones they're not going to eat. Pull them out, and then you should end up with just grass with a few little odds and sods mixed in here and there. That's the idea. That's how we got it over the far end of the farm in the jungle area. Now we haven't let the goats out there too much, so it has it's gone back to nature, so to speak. You can't walk through it, it's that thick. But yeah, rather than me strimming everywhere in here, it makes sense to get the goats in. We haven't fenced anywhere around here, so they can go out, and they do like to jump up on there. But it's normally while I'm out here picking the vegetables, or perhaps pruning the trees, picking the fruit, that sort of stuff. So, you know, it's not like you have to sit and just watch them all the time, sort of like dead time. So they're getting a good feed, and they're keeping all the vegetation in check. They've only had this is their 4th day in here. So yeah, I reckon it's gonna go all right. Well, it will go all right, because that's goats, isn't it? Young papaya's doing all right. Just trying to get our new chickens onto papayas. They have started to peck them a bit, so yeah, we'll give this another day, and then pick it before the parakeets get them, and give them to the six chickens that we got. The 9R soursop doing all right. Mangoes have been doing all right. The limes need a bit of a spray, so we'll get onto that. I tarped a huge area in here a while back, so yeah, I think we're going to put some more citrus in there. The goats don't bother with the citrus. This has done very, very well. Look at my tilth. So can plant in here, no problem. Don't know what we'll put in here, maybe some finger root or something like that, but yeah. So lots of biochar in there, goat manure. It's all broken down beautifully now. This is all just rough biochar. We just throw it all over the place. Goats will sort that out for us. But yeah, you can see we don't actually have to really feed the bucklings. We don't sell any of our fruit. It's just really for our consumption, a little bit spare. So friends and family, people who visit, we give, you know, if we've got a bit of surplus. Same with our eggplants. So, you know, when we pick 30, 3 days later we've still probably got about 10, so we'll give a bag full to Toon's mum. One of the guys that's been doing the building work, we give him a bag full as well. And that's Thai style, rural Thailand. That's what we do. It's just a nice way of living out here. You know, everyone seems to pull together, and yeah, you don't really need to buy lots of stuff. Normally someone's growing something. Same with our herbs and things like that. If we've got a surplus, then if someone wants them, and then it's great. Same with our garlic chives. Got garlic chives coming out of our ears. So yeah, no problem. The time consuming thing is picking them, I suppose. Let's stay to you, Mark. Still a lot of eucalyptus. The boys had cut quite a few down for the building stuff. I've been using a load for building the roost over my worm tanks in the chicken house. So that's another update coming. But ideally I'd like to take all these eucalyptus out. You see the ones with the big leaves here, they're mysac, so they're Thai teak trees, quite slow growing. The storms had this over. But they won't do very well, you know, allopathic eucalyptus, the leaves and all that sort of thing. So they do really need to come out. But I've got loads of things to build, so it won't go to waste, that's for sure. Our 1K mango trees, doing very well. Look at that bad boy. So proper mango, isn't it, eh? And the stones, although they're quite long, they're very, very slender. It's nearly all meat on those. They're fantastic. Yeah, so you can see here, I put 2 tarps down. It's got to be a good 6 months ago. So most stuff should be dead there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I did think about doing a massive vegetable bed, but I think I'd be more inclined to put, I don't know, say another 3 or 4 citrus trees in here. I did put a pomelo in down there. That seems to be doing all right. Oh, I need to get out of this long grass, because I don't know about you guys in rural Thailand, where depending on where you are, we have the black and white striped mozzies, and Toon says they're the dangerous ones. Toon sunflower, beautiful. All right, Darwin. He turned into skin and bone. He didn't eat for about 10 days. We thought that he got HIV or something, and we realised we'd changed the dog biscuit flavour. Changed it back, and now he eats everyone's. So he's bouncing back, isn't you, mate? Gigi eats anything anyway. She's all right. Not sure. Oh, here she is. Look, here's Charcoal. She's eating her first rat today, so it's looking good. That's what we want her for. Lots of hunting. Auntie Bebo has been brilliant with her. Yeah, they get on brilliantly, and they sleep together during the day. She's still in her cage at night time, because you can never fully trust Gigi. You just never know with her. But I dare say within a month or two, Charcoal's going to be the boss. Darwin is absolutely scared of her, and yeah, he just runs a mile. He's looking out for her right now. Since the last video, we've had 1 more crayfish die. That's it. Could have been so much worse. Could have lost the whole lot, but we're all right, guys. We're all right. Just a general walk round for you. Take care, and we'll see you again soon.